State of the Union, we played the first part of my exclusive interview with Nancy Pelosi. She said the majority of Democrats are ready to run on Obamacare's success during their midterm elections. She also called Paul Ryan's 2015 budget an ideological manifesto, saying Democrats will release their own budget Monday. Now, the rest of my interview with House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi.
Let me talk politics with you in our final minutes here. Hillary Clinton this week that was opening up a women's forum. She was asked about a double standard and said, did she think that the media covered, there was a double standard in the coverage of women of power?
The double standard is alive and well, and I think in many respects the media is the principal propagator of its persistence, and I think the media needs to be more self-consciously aware of that.
Do you agree with that? Do you think that the media has a double standard for women of power?
Well, let me just say that as one who has, been the Speaker of the House, I've had to have a very thick skin about every kind of thing that was thrown at me. In fact, what's sad about it is women say to me, I would run for office, but I could never put my family through. I don't want my children coming home crying because of what somebody said about me, and that the media just kept repeating and repeating and repeating, or if it were a man, they might not. If Hillary Clinton thinks there's a double standard, she's been in the main event, that is a presidential race, then I respect that. From my own standpoint, I never expected anything but a double standard. I don't know if it's the media or people say things, it's news that you have to cover. But I do think that from equal pay for equal work, there's a double standard all the way up to the top echelon. And that women who want to be in the public arena have to expect some of that.
You have every intention of running again this November?
Yes, I'm on the ballot.
You're on the ballot. If it should happen, and the odds are against it, if it should happen that the Democrats take over, you would run for Speaker again?
That would be totally up to my members.
Well, running, you could say, I don't want to be Speaker.
No, but it's up to my members. I actually did not necessarily want to be leader again, but they wanted me to be, so here I am.
Which Speaker is pretty different from leader, right? You would know that best,
Speaker is
probably.
very important. Yeah. It's very important, and I think that when they see the obstruction of the current Speaker, they understand the awesome power of the Speaker, where many people didn't realize what the Speaker was before. They just didn't know. But the Speaker has a great deal of power, and I've had my opportunity to do that. We passed the Affordable Care Act, Wall Street reform, Lilly led better, don't ask, don't tell, repeal. We did so many things, even some things with President Bush where we had a great deal of cooperation.
Right. Sounds like it might be okay to do it again, though, if you had the chance.
Well, the most exciting thing is to represent the people of San Francisco in the Congress of the United States. That's
and finally,
the biggest thrill.
I have to ask, Jim Moran, who is retiring, congressman from Virginia, said that he thinks that congresspeople are not paid enough. And that there should be, maybe a higher per diem, whatever. Now, he's retiring, so he's got no skin in his game particularly. But would you agree with that? He said that a lot of members, quote, can't afford to live decently in Washington.
Well, I would just say that time is not now for that. While we have the challenge that we have for our economy, we have so many people out of work, where we have budget deficits that we need to address, and that perhaps we should be saving that for another day.
House Democratic Leader Nancy Pelosi, it's always very nice to see you.
My pleasure.
Thanks for
Thank
coming.
you. Bye-bye.
Joining me around the table,